The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed during this or any broadcast belong solely to our guests or our hosts. These broadcasts do not represent or reflect the views of their employers, sponsors, or affiliated organizations.
Welcome to the Flipboard EDU podcast with your host, William Jeffrey, where we collaborate, communicate, and educate with the greatest educators in the world on Flipboard. Let's start the show.
Welcome back, Flipboard fam. This is your favorite coach, Coach Jeffrey, and I am happy to see a new crop of brothers sharing their stories and experiences using podcasting. The Liberated Educators podcast, hosted by Ken Shelton, Dee Lanier, and Brian Ramiro Smith. Educating While Black podcast, hosted by Mahone and Evan Sinclair, are great examples of the African American male telling their stories in education in America and Canada. Joining this group of podcasters is a friend of the show, Mr. TaRael Key. TaRael is the president of the Illinois School Counselors Association and newly minted assistant principal. He was the guest of the episode 26 on our podcast, Tackling the Achievement Gap. On his new podcast called The Key to Success, he discusses educating youth and shares his experiences as an educator in the COVID-19 era. I invited TaRael back to tell us more about his podcast and his reasons for starting it now, and why his platform will be a very good thing for you to listen to. We discuss the importance of sharing perspectives of Black men in education and how our contributions matter in the larger conversation of education. So like we always do about this time, let's collaborate, communicate, and educate with the best educators in the world right here on Flipboard EDU Podcast. Welcome back, Flipboard fam. This is your favorite coach, Coach Jeffrey, and I have another amazing guest returning, the homeboy, TaRael Key. Welcome back to the show.
What's going on? What's going on, man? I'm glad to be back, man. Just happy to be back here, man, and glad that you gave me the opportunity to talk to you.
Yes, and before we get there about why I gave you another opportunity, let's talk about what you've been doing since the last time you were on our show.
Man, I've been doing a lot. First off, became an assistant principal. I bought a new home. I became the president of the Illinois School Counselors Association. And then I launched a new podcast. So a lot of changes have been going on with me. It's just another step in my growth, and I'm just happy, man. Just really happy and in a good space in life right now.
Excellent, excellent. And I always want to give a shout out to the people who introduced me to you, because I didn't know you per se, mutual friends. And our mutual friend is Patience Edwards. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Patience. He told me that I needed to get you on the show, and I don't regret it at all. And so at that particular time when you were on our show, were you the president already?
No, I was president-elect then. So like I had one more year to go or whatever, like a few months really president. But I became president July 1st. So I just became president.
Excellent. Congratulations, sir, Mr. President. Welcome to the show.
I'm just happy to be here, man. This is a great show, man. Great platform. So just happy that you're lending your platform to me.
Thank you. And let's talk about you starting a show of your own. You are starting a podcast. And let's talk about your podcast and what ideas, what made you first get into podcasting?
Okay. What made me get into podcasts? All right. So first off, my podcast is called The Key to Success Podcast. And the reason why I got podcasting is because, like, in the world right now, there is so much negative news, like everywhere, man. You can find a reason to upset anywhere, but you can't find a reason to be happy nowhere. Like I have incredible friends, and like we have incredible stories and all these great conversations, but nobody else can hear them. So I want a space with like inspiration where we could talk about the people that helped us along the way, where we were like in our first year of our career, like how big we are. Not saying that we're giants or nothing, because we're still growing, but where we came from being like at the bottom of the totem pole and just grinding and working our way up. And then just talking about the people that inspired us along the way, you know. I don't see like many places where people are talking about who inspired them and giving credit to the people that helped them out along the way. Because sometimes people feel like I'm not where I'm at now so I'm never going to be there, or I have to do this all on my own. And what you find with a lot of the people that I interview, none of us did it alone. Like, we all had help along the way. We all got the leadership. So I think it's just a really good thing to have for people. Like, in the middle of the week, I started off, and I said that was the second worst day to drop a podcast. So I'm learning quickly. I'm only on like episode 4, and I recorded episode 5 today.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that's what we have going on.
Yeah. So your podcast is going to be on what channel?
So it's on Anchor, it's on Google Podcasts, and then like some other ones that I don't really know the names of. But it's on 7 different platforms. But most of the people are listening to it on Apple and Google and Anchor.
Excellent. And your podcast is based in education, correct?
Yep. Education and life. I feel like life is education. You learn things along the way. And like, life is one of the best teachers that you could possibly have. So one of the episodes, I think the episode that I dropped today was about transitions, like how like the lessons that you learn in life like actually apply to like your professional career and stuff like that too. Whether it's going to college for the first time and leaving your parents' home, like you're on your own now. So it's sort of like when you go to college and then now you're out in your career, like you're in your job, now you're on your own, you got to go get it. So there's not going to be a teacher there all the time. Like sometimes you might have to teach yourself, and like those moments along the way build you up to be who you are and allows you to transition and not to run on. And I think that's what was helping me transition to being an administrator, is that I had all these other transitional moments along the way that kind of built me up now. Like I know what I need to do in order, so I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah. And I like that. So you are doing a major transition in front of everybody else. What was your degree in undergraduate?
Undergraduate at marketing, and I had a Spanish minor. So, man, funny story. So, like, I had marketing and Spanish minor. And so this teacher at Hazelwood East, mom was teaching, man, do you want to be a teacher? I was like, cool. Like, I had an undergrad. I was like, I can do that. So I go in, man, like, and there's 30 kids looking at me. They're like, yeah, so this. And then I ended up going back and getting certified as a teacher and stuff like that, like taking like the classes for certification and stuff. But yeah, like it was like trial by fire. Go get it. Nobody's going to help you. Go figure it out.
Yeah. And you obviously had some people along the way. And so I just want to point out to you that your transition from assistant principal to podcasting host. So you haven't been trained officially in communication. So
no.
How do you like just learning trial by fire? Like, how do you like doing
I just feel like, man, sometimes you just got to try things. Like, so I was nervous to drop a podcast. And then I was like, man, I'm just going to, and if it's bad, then I'll stop. If it's good, I'll keep going. I just kept going, just kept trying. I feel like it uniquely helps me in interviews, even though I'm still really learning how to interview. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Like, I don't even know like how to pod for real. I'm really, like I said, I think I just recorded episode 4 today. Yeah, episode 4. I think I said 5 earlier. It's episode 4. So I'm really new, but I don't know. I just feel like in life, man, like so many people are afraid to try. And like somebody like one of my frat brothers, Corey, posted something. And sometimes in life, in order to grow, you got to do things that you're unprepared to do. And that's true. Like I'm totally unprepared, but it's something I'm super passionate about. I listen to podcasts all the time. I feel like there's so many educational opportunities out there, especially like being a new assistant principal, like listening to like Dr. Kafele and stuff like that. Like it's just people sharing information. And a lot of new school counselors don't have anyone with like my level of experience, like they could talk to them about what it's like. So I write articles and stuff like that for them and everything, like just trying to share. Because ultimately for me, you don't know how much time you have in life. And the thing that's most important to me is to give back, to try to create change, to try to empower people and give things. Like if you have all of the knowledge, but you're not sharing it, then it's meaningless.
Excellent, man. I sure feel you on that, man. So one of my graduate degrees is counseling education, and I'm supposed to learn how to listen.
Mm-hmm.
As a counselor.
You're doing a good job now. You let me ramble.
Hey, keep the conversation going, baby. And I'm learning as a podcasting host myself to just allow people to tell their story. So what stories do you want to hear the most of?
Just about inspiration, man. Like I want to know like what the fire is and like a lot of these great people. I have Dr. Eva Gibson, she's lined up, and Dr. Sue Holmes, like all of these like really inspirational people. So I'm not just getting anybody. I'm getting people that are inspiring. Like I'm not an expert. I want people that are going to light a fire under other people, man, so that we can let's look at the engine. Like, what makes you want to inspire other people? What makes you people? And then maybe some of the other people, the younger people listening, maybe they might start doing some of those same things. And maybe they're going through some of those experiences. Like, the whole theme of my podcast is going to be like my story and like inspiration. And I feel like my story, and I know like some people are against growth mindset now, but that's the way that I look at life. I have to continue to grow. I have to continue to work, continue to grind. Because the person that I am yesterday cannot be the person I am today.
I'm going to take it here because I think there is very little spaces for African Americans to actually grow when it comes to administration. And it's to some degrees, it is a glass ceiling. And in any job, it's not all the time what you know, but who. And I'm not saying that those people who have those jobs got them because of what who they knew. But it is something to be said for an African American in today's time in 2021 to break through that glass ceiling of an administration role. Have you experienced that same thing?
I'm not even lying to you, man. Like, I am blessed in my district, man. Like, seriously, like, they love me and I love them back. Like, they have been so supportive. Like, our admin building, man, like, they love, man. Like, we've known each other, a lot of them for 10 years. Our super and talk to them all the time. Like, they are constantly watching me and supporting me and helping me. So a lot of people, it's true. A lot of people have that glass. I am blessed, man. Like, they allow me to have a podcast. They never complain. They want me to share positive stories. Like, they have my back better than like how much support I have. I don't think there is a ceiling right now for me because of the people that are around me. They're always pushing me up. And like, in some things, man, like, I've seen it and I know it's real, but for my district, like, if you want to work somewhere where everybody's inspiring you, recommending you for awards and stuff like that, you need to come to our district because, like, we hold each other down. Like, we are a team, especially, like, in the admin department. Like, we all know each other. We talk all the time. Some of the administrators, like, that have my son, because my son goes to school over here now because we just moved. Like, they let me know. Like, they're sending me videos of him having fun in class. Like, we just hold each other down in that way. Like, it's different over here.
Excellent. I love that. And hey, man, since we bragging on school districts, let me shout out to Columbia Brazoria ISD.
Okay.
Man, my principal has been one of the best leaders that I've had as a leader. I have always been blessed to have great leadership. One time I did not, but to have a not genuine relationship in my last job, to come to this genuine relationship, my superintendent, the assistant superintendent, the office ladies, the janitors, the teachers, the students. Everybody. We just moved. We're building a house here where I work. I used to drive an hour commute. And so we just packed up and moved. And my wife now has a job here too, sir. So I feel that love that you get within the school district. I think not a lot of us actually get a chance to experience that. Yeah. And it's a good thing to be celebrated when you can feel like you're contributing to a community and that community is contributing to you.
Yeah, man. I even like grocery shopping over here. I thought it'd be weird, like with stuff like that, people dropping off cookies at my house and stuff like that. It's just cool. And then we got a first year head principal. He's been an assistant at the building for years, but I really want to shout him. And like, this dude has been killing it. Like, bringing the fire and the energy like that our teachers and like our staff need. He supports his APs. We support him. And I feel like, and I want to give a shout out to Dr. Kafele too, because you go to school to be an administrator and you learn to be like the building principal, right? So I'm like, man, what does an assistant principal do? I was like, I need to look that up. So he had the virtual AP Academy and like he broke it down so simply. And I talk about it in my last pod. Like he said, the assistant, the principal. So I was like, cool, I could do that. So I was like, all right, so now I need to just stop being Kobe and become Steve Nash. So all I need to do is just keep dishing it out to him. I don't mind being at the point. Like, yeah, man, it's just a great family environment. We hold each other down. Like, sometimes this whole COVID and all that, but man, like, we're laughing and working our way together, man. So I can't complain at all, man. I'm fortunate.
Yeah, that's excellent. And I just want to, again, just shout you out because and I hate to do this, man, but I got to point out because you're Black like me. You're an assistant principal and you're doing a podcast. It's not many of us doing that.
It's rare.
And for those of us who are doing it, some of us, not a lot of us want to share, I don't know, share the podcast
platform. Yeah, because we always forced to compete against each other.
Yeah,
but what if we came together? What if we came together? Then the next thing, like both of us are stronger. Let's lift it. Like it doesn't have to be one king; it can be two kings.
Exactly. And yes, sir. And I'm going to just point out this because I'm going to say this. I believe that what it is for you and what it is for me, no one can take it away. Nobody can take that away. No.
And I don't want anything that's not mine.
Exactly.
I don't compete with anybody else but myself. I have no reason to compete, and I don't want anything before it's my time. I only want it when it's my time. If not, I ain't got to rush for it. I ain't begging for nothing. I'm cool.
Yes,
I'm happy where I'm at.
That's exactly where I'm at currently.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe. Like, what was so cool is you reached out to me to give me the opportunity to come on your podcast and talk about my podcast. I'm like, man, that is dope, man. Like to have that kind of support, that is like not many people will do that. Yeah. Like you just offered it. You know what I mean? I was like, I had to jump on that.
Hey, let me tell you, and I don't mind sharing anything that you need. I'm not even gonna trip because again, what's for me is for me. Nobody is gonna be able to take away from me what was already ordained for me from the very beginning. And I just need to I personally have to get what's out there for me. And you personally have to get what you got for you. And who knows? TaRael, yeah, you might be the next Howard Stern. I don't know that. No, why not? You do.
I mean, I know, but I don't know. But how it's like could be. Never know.
Could be.
You know what I mean? I never know what. Yeah, I never know what doors are gonna open for me. Never know, and I'm just gonna walk through the ones that are for me. I don't want to go through. I'm not trying to slide in nobody else's door. I just want to go through mine, man. Yeah. Live in my own little world.
Hey, man, it is nothing wrong with that. How is your staff taking that? You have your podcast. You dropped how's that going?
They love it. They love it. Like people are already listening to it and stuff like that, supporting me, talking to me about it, talking about how some of my guests inspired them or how I motivated them. Our superintendent said he wants us to share more positive stories. I was like, I'm kind of doing that right now. So it's just, like I said, we're all in alignment. Like we're all moving in the same direction. There's always going to be like a few detractors, but for the most part, like we're all moving in alignment in the same direction. And we all have the same goal. And that's to do what's best for students. So me sharing like positivity and trying to inspire educators only helps children. And they don't have to be my children. They could be children anywhere. And to me, that's a win. Like anything I could give back to help anyone else or help another kid or anything like that, it's all a win for me.
If I could share what really excites me about being an assistant principal that my school district supported me in was starting a podcast with our students. And our students took on a topic that I never would have thought that they would have done. Because believe it or not, Juneteenth started in my school district. So Juneteenth was started by, and it's about a man by the name of Charlie Brown. He was a black man whose skin was so light he could pass off for being white. And he bought a lot of people's freedom. And then when they came down to Texas and they were freeing the slaves, he put a lot of people to work, not only blacks, but whites. And in this particular town, which was the first capital of Texas in West Columbia, Texas, it was our first capital. He employed whites and blacks, and he was a millionaire by the time he died. And so he started Juneteenth. And the kids, there was no African-American kids on this podcasting team. It just wasn't interested. I couldn't get them going. And the 4 students who came and represented that and told that story, that was very powerful to me. And we submitted that to NPR, and we didn't get anything from it. But just the fact that those kids submitted, because now, how can I say it? It's so crazy that you got 4 kids who are Caucasian who are saying that the black man who started the federal holiday that everybody's so happy about, it happened here. And he was a black man who did it, who a black former slave who bought people's rights and employed white people and was a millionaire by the time he died.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, a lot of people are like happy about it or whatever, but I don't think people are like really understanding the meaning. And like when you look at all of the legislation that's been passed, I guess like the antithesis of what they would like, the awareness that they're saying that they're trying to raise. So you're trying to suppress the message and uplift the message at the same time. So it's just crazy to me watching all of this unfold. You know what I mean? Like the kids want to know real history. Yeah. Like, people are thirsty to know the truth, man. Like, we don't need things spun in a certain different way and stuff like this. And kids don't either, man. Kids want to hear the truth. I feel like
that's another reason.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm happy that you have a podcast, because I think that you will get to the truth of the matter when it comes to giving things that are going down in education. And we need as many people with common sense and intelligence who can write like you do to tell their story. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we got to tell our stories. Somebody else is going to write it, man. Like, we got to tell our own stories. Yeah, put them out there.
Most definitely. So the key, what's the name of your podcast again?
The Key to Success podcast.
The Key to Success podcast. Okay. And are you a video podcast, or do you do both?
No, I'm just doing audio. I thought about doing video. I still have the videos or whatever, but I think I'm going to say audio for now, because I don't have, man, I got like a little mic and stuff like that, man. Like, I am literally learning. Yes, I have like the little HDMI mic and stuff like that. Yeah. So like, I don't want to jump into YouTube because there's too many different components right now. Like, I need to get like a better camera and all that. Like, I'm chilling with the audio in my little lane with a little under 20-minute inspiration. I try to keep it short but sweet.
Short but sweet, man. And I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. So, hey, my brother, is it anything that I did not say that you want to tell anybody that's listening?
Hey, like, man, I just want to tell everybody, man, no matter what it is, if you have something that you think about all day long and you want to try it out, but you have not tried it out, man, try it out. Like, it's not that scary, man. Just try it out. And you'll never know, like, what you can get from just trying. Like my mom used to say, nothing beats a failure like a try. So just try, man. And that's the most important thing in life. You can't lose at anything as long as you keep trying.
Exactly. 100%. All right, my man. Where can I guess find you at on social media?
So you can find me at TKey06 on Twitter. Same on Instagram. I'm TaRael Key on Facebook, TaRael Key on LinkedIn.
All right. Hey, you got the branding going, Mr. President. Thank you again for coming on the show, my brother. I really appreciate you for giving us time to talk about your podcast and how you're going to change. Again, I'm going to invite you back. Okay.
Cool. I would love to come back, man, anytime. And then maybe when I get big enough, I can invite you on, man.
Hey, my man, listen, you are already big in my eyes. So whatever I can do to help you, then please just let me know. Any resources that I got, any mics that I can just recommend to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything that I can do to help you out, my man.
I appreciate it. I'll definitely be reaching out to you.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Subscribe to our Flipboard EDU podcast magazine.
Welcome to Flip Tips. Today's Flip Tip is how to get started with Flipboard. Very simple. I want to thank Jeanette Spire and Terry Porter for coming up with our Flip Tips for today. The first thing you want to do is download the app for your Android or iOS device. Second thing you want to do is you want to create an account. Make sure you add a picture and complete your bio. Third thing you want to do is you want to follow topics. There are at least 34,000 topics that you can follow. Next thing you want to do is build your magazine. Navigate to the bottom of your profile icon and then select the collection options. Give your magazine a title and you've built your first magazine. I want to give a huge shout out for Terry Porter and Jeanette Spire on giving us today's Flip Tips. Greetings from Tigerland. The Texas Southern University College of Education silent auction and fundraiser will begin on September 20th through October 2nd, 2021. The Texas Southern University College of Education will host the Excellence in Education first annual silent auction to honor outstanding educators and to raise funds for its scholarship foundation. You can register for your donation to be given to Texas Southern University at giving.tsu.edu. Also, make sure you click on the silent auction bid app. That's at one.bidpal.net. Winners can pick up the items at the Texas Southern University Homecoming events on October 2nd at the College of Education building on the first floor between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. So for more information, please contact Ms. Dora White at 713-313-7350. Shout out to the Texas Southern University College of Education. Let's get these students these scholarships. Flipboard fam, thanks for sticking with me on this episode. I want to thank Mr. TaRael Key for taking the time to talk about his new podcast, The Key to Success. That's K-E-E to Success Podcast. I want to give another huge shout out to Aileen Laylor and Crystal Vanderboom for the editorials on the Flipboard EDU podcast, Educators Blog. Remember to subscribe to our Flipboard EDU magazine on flipboard.com. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to all the teachers and principals who are showing up for all the students daily this year in the second round of COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe and share our podcast with an educator or colleague. Our podcast is available globally and everywhere you listen to podcasts for free. So until next time, family.